There are actors who make you laugh, and then there are actors who make you feel seen, even when they're playing the most ridiculous characters imaginable. Catherine O'Hara was one of those rare performers. Whether she was screaming Kevin in Home Alone or gliding into a room wrapped in wigs and delusion as Moira Rose, she had a gift for turning emotional chaos into comedy gold. Today, we're remembering the Emmy-winning actress whose characters were always a little unhinged, a little heartbroken, and unforgettable. Catherine O'Hara spent over 5 decades shaping modern comedy. She won multiple Emmys, influenced generations of comedians, and helped define Canadian comedy long before Hollywood caught on. Yet many fans only realized how deeply she shaped pop culture after revisiting her work, from Beetlejuice to Schitt's Creek. Her death at 71 years old has left a massive gap in comedy, and a legacy that's impossible to replace. What made Catherine O'Hara so special wasn't just her humor, it was who she chose to play. Again and again, she embodied women who had everything and then lost it, women who were cast off from fame, wealth, or relevance, but refused to let go of their inflated sense of self. These characters weren't just funny, they were deeply human. And through them, O'Hara quietly explored aging, identity, ego, and survival, long before Hollywood was ready to talk about those things openly. Before Hollywood knew her name, Catherine O'Hara was already royalty in Canada. She sharpened her comedic instincts at Toronto's Second City and on SCTV, alongside legends like John Candy, Eugene Levy, and Martin Short. That environment taught her something crucial. Comedy doesn't come from jokes. It comes from character. Then came Home Alone, in a film packed with slapstick and a star-making performance from Macaulay Culkin. O'Hara still managed to steal the most iconic moment. That slow zoom, that widening stare, that single scream, Kevin. It wasn't just funny. It was panic, guilt, love, and terror wrapped into one perfectly timed outburst. But her true genius emerged in the roles that followed. In Beetlejuice, she played Delia Dietz, an upper-class artist exiled from the city, trapped in a life she considers painfully beneath her. Her abstract sculptures were grotesque, her vanity endless, and her detachment from reality almost supernatural. And yet, she wasn't the villain. Delia was absurd, but she was also terrified of becoming irrelevant, of losing meaning, of being unseen. Decades later, Moira Rose arrived, and everything clicked. Moira was Delia evolved, a former soap star stripped of wealth, stranded in a town she despised, clinging to wigs, accents, and theatricality as emotional armor. Every strange pronunciation, every dramatic pause, every unnecessary monologue. It was all defense. Catherine O'Hara understood something profound. Comedy works best when it's rooted in fear. Fear of fading. Fear of being forgotten. Fear of losing identity. And instead of mocking these women, she honored them by making them hilarious, ridiculous, and oddly dignified. Moira Rose wasn't just a meme. She was a commentary on how society treats aging women, especially those who once lived in the spotlight. And when O'Hara finally won her Emmy for Schitt's Creek, it felt overdue, not just for the role, but for a lifetime of brilliance. Catherine O'Hara didn't just play characters. She created archetypes, women who were loud, broken, dramatic, self-absorbed, and deeply vulnerable, women who refused to disappear quietly. Her performances remind us that comedy can be extravagant and truthful at the same time. She may be gone, but her work will keep teaching us how to laugh at ourselves and how to survive loss with flair. Rest in power, Catherine O'Hara.